Welcome 2022. Happy New Year's to everyone. This is my first live and hopefully I will be able to have it there as a recorded video afterwards. I have decided to go live and see what are the energies around us. I'm going to start, maybe I get some followers in the meantime to check and see some questions around or any other comments that they would like to know about. I would be actually doing right now what is the 4 elements. Let me put it out there for love. 4 elements. I'm going to break it down. And I would put some other messages with this other small, like notes. And maybe clarify with the other 2 decks that I have here. So let's start 2022. Let's begin with fire signs. I just got drawn by the fire signs around here. Fire signs. Aries, Sagittarius, and Leos. Strong energies. 2022. What does the oracle have to say for the element of fire signs in love? In love, fire signs are always into the move, always into the action. Sometimes it's too fast, too abrupt. Fire signs they're always happy, they're always enthusiastic about everything. 2022 for fire signs. Oh, beautiful. Okay, be able to see this. I'm trying to work with the camera and with the messages as well. Fire signs. Talismans of potency. Sacred tools and objects can become an extension of your energy field, focusing on your power and intentions, helping you heal the split between spirit and matter, bringing physical matter more deeply into light. You are encouraged to work with sacred materials. Interesting in love. Through healing. It says as a way to help your own healing and enjoyment in the material world as part of your spiritual practice. If you are a fire sign in love, you have all the elements that you need to heal your love connection or attract a love. What is interesting about this is she's a beautiful, beautiful, strong goddess. It's like this sensual, empowering, fiery energy around her. In love, lots of sensual energy, very strong, attracting a lot of options in love. Maybe I'm getting like mixed messages, but if you are in the spiritual journey, you can actually do your own cleansing, and you can work with manifestations and it will be in your favor. You have all the elements required here to be able to do your own things, work towards your own goals, and even manifestation on becoming true. Why not? You don't really need an outsider's help, and if you do it, it would be beneficial for you to look towards healing. Very essential for this 2022 fire signs. They have and they will have everything, lots of attention towards them, lots of nice looks, changes into their physical makeup, hair extensions. I see a lot of skincare. I feel there's going to be a lot of skincare. There's going to be a lot of, it did mention of healing. in the process of healing, as you heal, you will actually shine. The more you shine, it will be due to your inner peace and happiness in love. And why not? If you are actually healed, you're able to love. You're ready to love. Very strong, nice, enigmatic, attractive female energy. It could apply with male as well. Why not? There's a lot of males out there who are always taking care of themselves and working towards their best. And it is like that. It's not just a feminine thing to take care of someone. Inner love is not just about feminine, females or women. It's about female and male. What are other messages we have to know for the fire signs for this 2022 in love? In love. If you are single in love, I just feel that you want to be like you feel that you want the attraction, you want the attention. And if you're single for the first 6 months, you will like to be single. That is just for a group of fire signs. I might also be getting other messages with these other cards as we pull out more cards. You're a star. You see what I'm saying? It's amazing how cards speak for themselves. You are a star. You will be shining in love. It's like this attraction, this beautiful energy of having I can't seem to find the word because it's so like it's like a majestic energy. It's like a very sensual, very empowering energy. You are a star. I am getting like so much towards these singles. I really want to get into couples energy, but if you are single, then you know that you will be like rocking it this year. For the first half, at least, I'm getting up until August. I don't know what's happening up after August, but from January to August, it's like, wow, the center of attention. Shine bright. You see, I'm telling you, the cards are not lying. This is all about shining. Many people looking at you, messaging you, offers. There's a lot of offers coming. There's like, wow, who is this person that just appeared out of nowhere in a job place, in an educational institution, in a new friends circle? You will be like, wow, who are you? Can I have like my number? What is this? Like, you are so different. So let's pull out one from this deck. This is from the Golden Universal Tarot. I like to use this one. It's very precise. Sometimes it's a bit intimidating. It's like, wow, that's the truth. But yeah. What other messages do the fire signs have for this 2022? What other messages? Fire signs for 2022. Fire signs, they like to travel. Fire signs love to travel. They like attention and they like to give attention. Meaning it's not attention in a negative way. It's not attention in a negative way. They like to take care of themselves, but they also like to take care of their loved ones. If you are in a connection, you like to take care of your partner, of your spouse, of your husband. You like to spend time together and learn at the same time, connecting. Also putting that tiny dust of spirituality in there. The spiritual growth in our connection. What can we do different that we can actually grow? The world. The world in love. Many things and many changes will take place for the fire signs in singles or love connection. If you're single, you will be going through a transformational changes that will actually probably end up going out with someone, thinking about saying that yes to that person. If you are already living with the person, changes in the relationship for better. Taking that extra step, further step, and saying, yes, I think we can do this. Yes, we're ready to move on to a love offer, like a marriage or connection, living in together, or proposal. How about yes to, I'm ready to just change my status in my social media, like we ladies, many of us like, or many males also like, however resonates to you, apply it to you. What other messages for the fire signs? Many changes happening. Amazing. Changes to your benefit, changes to your own persona. If you're single, to your own future, for yourself, and maybe even finding the loved one, your love of your life. The Hangman. This is also another message for another group of fire signs. Those changes will take place one step at a time. One step at a time, right? If you're deciding, if you're actually going to say yes, you will want to take one step at a time. You will want to finish some goals you have, or probably if something you have in your mind, something you're working on, you will like to finish it first and then move on step at a time with this love offer, new connections, new home. Things will move forward, but at a much slower pace than usual, than the fire signs are usually known for. Like they're so, they're fast, they're quick, they like to travel, to move around, to do sometimes even fast decisions that are not going to be in their favor. But this time they will take their time. It's going to be about changes for the fire signs, and it will be in your favor in love connections or singles. Isn't this beautiful? Now let's move on. Let's move on with air signs. I just had that message on there. Air signs. Air signs. The air signs. Let me just write quick incense here, because they all, like, they're finished so fast. They burn out so quick. And I need my incense. Okay. Let me connect. Connect with the air signs. Air. Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. What is this 2022 in love? Messages for you. Air signs. If you're an air sign and you're connecting, anytime if I'm able to record or leave it on my story, connect with your message. In love, 2022. Air signs, 2022. Okay, what does the oracle have to say for love 2022? Love 2022. Oh, look at this. Oh, beautiful. This is so beautiful. It's so empowering. You look at the colors. It's a very earthy color. Very earthy. It's a child protected by a goddess. And the goddess is full of light and energy, and it's powerful and beautiful wings, and it's Amazing. This is so beautiful. Okay, let's read a message. Power over 7 scorpions. You are being initiated into the magic of conjuring so as to have power to affect lower vibrational forces through your own will and spoken words. You are guided to use this powerful gift with compassion and discernment, with mercy and non-judgment. You can then manage any toxicity in your life swiftly and with great effect. Air signs in love. You have the ability to transform and to do a transformation in your love connection. If you are single, you are transforming yourself, making changes. If you are single, I have a very specific message for a very few. You are working in your inner child wounds, and you are becoming this beautiful energy of this goddess who is preparing for a non-stop journey full of goals and achievements. And you have understood through the long journey of pain that there are things that you have to accept, that you can't change anymore, but you will be moving towards healing. And that healing, along with other spiritual tools, will provide you the specific elements or tools you need to work in your relationship and even on yourself. Again, if you're single. If you're single, for a group of you might be looking towards a few or probably 1 or 2 people that might interest you. And the card did announce and did said with discernment, be wise if you do any spiritual practices on someone. Remember that everything you do will be returned or come back to you in a very powerful way. So we have to be wise about what type of energy, what type of tools, and who we give this information to. In love connections is the same. If you're already in a connection and you want to use some type of magical tool to help ease your relationship, you don't need it. You have everything. You will be gaining everything, all the elements and knowledge. And you can do it your own self. But be wise about it. It's helpful to know that through healing, you can actually understand better things than through a magical practice, which will tie you up to a certain situation, which might actually be negative for your future. You are my sunshine. You are my sunshine. Someone sees you. In a love connection, someone sees you as full of light. You are their light. You are that other part of their life that they're missing. You give that hope that the majority of the time this person is lacking. You know? It's amazing. Oh, I'm moving the camera. It's amazing. It's nice. I like it. 2022 is coming strong. It's that strong healing energy. I will heal myself, and I will invest some of the time and maybe more of the time that I need to heal, to know more about me, to understand my needs. And if I'm in a couple's relationship, I will also incorporate that into my partner's needs. What is it that they need? What is it that I need? What I want? What are we going forwards to? This is the messages for air signs in love. Lots of changes happen in this 2022, huh? And it's a lot, and it all has to do a lot with inner healing. It's so interesting. I'm so glad that There are a lot of people out there who are understanding that healing is important. Healing past traumas, healing unconscious childhood situations that we don't sometimes remember, but it still hits us hard as we're adults. Remember what I told you. There's something that you are hurting about. And I will show briefly how this is connecting. And it's so interesting and you might not even catch on to it. Three of Swords is surrounded by this, you can see it probably. It has like a non-visible circle around it. And the goddess with a child also has a circle around it. The child is already coming out of the circle. And the goddess is also reaching out towards the top. This is a message for a few. And I said it in the beginning. There is something that you are hurting on. Something happened, something from the past, or recent past even. If you are in a relationship, you are still mourning, or you're still holding on to that because we see that circle inside of those swords. But you are already reaching out and you're doing healing. Through healing, you will understand that you will connect better. You are still hurting, but someone loves you. Someone sees you as their light. Someone is out there, always waiting for you. If you are in a relationship, your partner is always looking after you, is always admiring you, and feeling that you are everything they have. In a relationship, you might have to work together towards a certain situation that happened that was not working in your favor. Something you both were hurting on, or a decision, or something that is still there, lingering. Work towards healing, and that's about 2022, right? Changing, healing, expanding. That empowerment, that action of saying, I can do this. I can't be holding on to negativity. We just have to move on. And if you are single, the same. A past lover, a past relationship probably left you hurt, and now you are becoming aware of saying, I no longer hold on to the negativity. I am alive, and we only have one life to live, and this is what I want for my life. I want to feel joy. I want to feel empowered. I want to feel that, yes, it hurts, but I have to move on, and I'm not going to neglect the fact that it hurts. I will work through the emotions and experiences and learn from it. This is the energy for the air signs in love, singles, and in couples. This is so beautiful. Now we're going to take two more out for as a clarifier. Oh, two. And two came out, literally. Yeah. Beautiful. It's beautiful. Nine of Pentacles. I have grown and become this beautiful energy, fulfilled and in abundance. And I might not feel I'm needy anymore from past connections, from past resentments. I am connecting and grounded in this moment, and I will move on towards happiness. And followed by the Hermit. I am seeking within. I'm seeking the light. I won't stop the search. I am getting to understand this new world of healing and introspection. And I still have passion and faith for this relationship if I'm in a relationship. I still have this energy of self-love and worth. If you are single, air sign, you know, or you are understanding your self-worth. I understand my self-worth. I understand it didn't work out for me. But guess what? I am this beautiful Empress. I have and I am becoming, and I'm working on this new energy of being this Empress. The power over 7 Scorpions. You're coming strong, air signs, singles or in love. You're not gonna be stalked or feel burdened by past pain that you might be still holding on to. You will work into releasing this pain. This is beautiful for 2022 air signs, singles, and in love. There's a lot of changes going on with all of this new 2022. And I really like this energy of changes. You are my sunshine. Someone really admires you. I just have to repeat it again. I know I said it once, like 2 times, but I have to say it again. Someone looks after you or actually admires you. And it's amazing. It's amazing how the cards really connect. Remember to apply however it resonates for you. Now we have to move on to, we have earth and water, right? Earth and water. In love 2022, singles and in couple, in a relationship. Now let's see, what does the oracle have to say for earth? Earth is, again, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Welcome if you are recently joining. I am doing a quick 2022 love message, singles or in a couple, for every element. What does the oracle have to say for earth signs? 2022, again, I have to say it again, there is a lot of healing and a lot of people are are growing spiritual, in a spiritual way. They're growing and they're understanding that many times it's not the choice. You don't have to stick to the choices that you made because you married to one person, you have to stay there, or because it's your first, or because your parents chose to. You don't have to stay there. It's an inner choice, and you have chosen to heal, to live your life, to learn. Earth signs, singles, in love, or in a couple. This is beautiful. I love this. I love her. Rising sun, the energy. Let me focus on the color. There is a lot of green and blue. Blue is for royal. Earth signs, yellow. It applies to you, earth signs. There is a lot of inner healing as well. You are connecting and healing. If you are in a love connection, you will be. I'm getting like offers, like marriage. Oh, someone wants to marry you? Oh, or moving with you or propose you. Oh, wow. And she's holding a baby. And she's doing the same thing. She is actually nurturing earth signs. Very nurturing, right? Very nurturing. They're always giving. They're always there. Rising sun, a dark phase and struggle is over. I'm telling you, it applies for a lot of elements that I work on lately. A dark phase and struggle is over. A new phase is upon you. One of hope, glory, light, and triumph. It is won through boldness and persistence. You have worked through something. You have done the... You've been in the road of healing as well. And if you're single, you've been single for a while. You like to go out and have friends, but you have introspect already. Some other signs are almost in that phase of introspection. You have done the introspection. You have done the self-awareness. What is it that I need to heal? I need to just give myself love. I just can't go feeling needy all the time. You have been through so much, and now victory is upon you, beloved. For the divine solar child, a new consciousness with you is born. There is a lot of inner healing and growth in a spiritual way. If you are in a connection, someone sees you as like you can't, like they won't be able to be at the same level as you for a group of you. I don't know why I'm getting there. Wow. Maybe it's because you set your standards. Maybe because you know, if you're an earth sign, you know what is the game. You know what is there to be put in limit for. You don't like to be playing games, and you don't like lies. And probably that's why many people don't like to really, many people like to be playing games. I have two messages. What are these? Oh, happiness. Oh, wow. Happiness. Happiness comes first. If you're single, there you go. Your happiness comes first. Many people might see you as, oh, how selfish. No. Selfish is called now self-love. Okay. So if you're single, your happiness will become your first priority. You are so special. I told you, someone is connecting and looking at you like, wow, you are so special. You are so special. And the colors are very soothing, are pink and purplish lavender. I don't know. I like this vibe. If you're single, I just like it. And if you're in a connection as well, if you are in a couples relationship, that person just sees you like, wow, I just feel that I am admiring my partner. I just feel that she or he is everything. He's the provider. She's the provider. They deserve everything. I will provide my loyalty and love to them. Let's continue. What other messages for 2022 for the earth signs in love, as if you're in single or in a connection? Remember to apply what resonates. There's a lot of earth signs out there. It might not resonate with you. It might take what it resonates, leave the rest. Well, the Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles is something someone is mourning on. There's a lot of sadness and sorrow. The word sorrow comes here. You have come through a long way. I'm interested. I'm interested to learn that it does say here, you've come a long way. You have been through so much. Yes, and this blue connects a lot with that healing. It's like it's an emotional, something happened here. Something happened in an emotional level, and you're still healing. Sometimes you think about it. Probably a decision. Someone took a decision, or they were not ready to connect with you if you were single. If you are in a relationship, something happened. Something happened that it was not working in your favor, or you found out, or it's like a deception. Deception/sorrow. Like why they did this. Probably you did, if you were in a connection, you did put all of your effort, all of your energy to your other half. And there was something there within you guys that they didn't really collaborate or cooperate as you wanted to. Something was missing, hidden truth probably. Apply to what resonates. Not everything is going to go as it is. But if you're single, it does fall into that. Like I really had hope for this connection, and they were not ready. I felt devastated. And now I had to grow. I had to do it on my own, and I'm here. I'm getting this energy of being bold. I know what I have to do in a love connection. I hope whoever is out there doing their healing is doing well. 2020 and 2021 have been so hard on us. We're doing it. It's a long journey. It's for everyone. What are other messages we have to know from the universe for the earth signs in love 2022? In love 2022. Oh, yes. You see this? 4 and 5. 4 and 5. I have offers. I'm telling you. I told you. Earth signs. You're looking hot and nice. I don't know. You're looking sensual, hot, nice, empowering. 2022 is about you, my loves. And you have offers. And you are, and remember I took out this card? You are so special. But guess what? And I'm laughing because it's like, no, I don't want that. No, I know my self-worth. No, yes, I'm special, but I'm not ready. I have offers and I'm not ready. I just don't want it. I think I'm not ready. I think you guys are doing a extra, like a mega inner introspection and healing. Should I do this? Should I like take this step? Because I don't feel like this person or this road is my road, like, you know. And that's good. That's good. Whatever you think is good for you and your mind and your soul and your heart is good. All the messages we have for the earth signs in love 2022. I do feel a lot of like not a lot of movement or changes from January till June for this group. But after June, July, or maybe when the sun starts warming up, wherever you are, where the sun starts warming up, that's when the actions are gonna start taking over. You will start to go out and be seen. You will attract. You will be in the spotlight for a group of you. I don't know why I'm getting those messages, but if it resonates, apply to them. Working on your goals. I also had another quick message right now. Working on your personal goals. Professional, educational, opening a job, why not? Awesome. You don't need anyone, right, to be there for you. You're doing it on yourself. Yeah. You see, I told you. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. The sun is here. I told you, you will find fulfillment on whatever you're doing and working right now. 2022 is good for you. It's great. The sun reminds me of summer. Something big, great, and positive is coming towards air signs for this summer. When summer hits, you will be blessed. In love connection, if you're looking and you are in a couple's relationship, if you're looking for a baby, summertime, baby. If you are in a relationship, but you're not looking for no baby, I think you will find that joy. The same person that is sending this message, you are so special. This is the person that you will bring joy, or they will bring joy to you. You will just have great fun in summertime if you are in singles or in a couple's relationship. This is amazing. I mean, what else? You're leaving the sorrow behind. You're leaving the sorrow behind, and you will open up to new opportunities in love. But with earth signs, I'm also getting the messages of working towards a big project. Working towards a big project. I don't really want to right now invest into something that really hurt me so bad. But towards the mid 2022, or when the sun starts warming up, you will get offers to go out. But you will find happiness in that connection, in that person that is messaging you, in that person that is always, always looking after you. Amazing. That's for 2022. That is great. It's been a long journey for all of us. I'm missing already which one am I missing? Water signs. Water signs in love 2022. Messages for the water signs. Water signs. Water signs are always very emotional, very close to the family. They like to invest time in family, very family oriented, do a lot of activities within a family circle. Long-term commitments. They like to connect with friends who they have been friends for in a long time. Emotional, very intuitive. Let me just clear the energy for water signs 2022. What does the oracle have for our water signs for 2022? Water signs 2022 in love, singles and in a connection. Water signs 2022. If you are Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, what are the messages? There we go. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Very strong. Very strong. It looks like what a strong warrior. Wow. Lots of copper color. Golden. Shiny. He has that green. We're all doing healing, I'm telling you. Water signs are doing a healing thing. They have been healed or they're healing. There's a protective energy. Or maybe it's their tunnel vision. Maybe it's their vision, it's their intuition. It looks more like a guide. I'm getting the energy of a guide in love. You're being guided. You're being guided. Healing, the divine masculine. Interesting, more healing going on. The divine masculine within provides protection, discernment, healing, and a sense of deep safety and holding, even through the most uncomfortable circumstances of life. Your inner masculine is going through heal right now, growing stronger in the ability to offer your inner protection and stability so that your inner feminine can blossom in a creative expression. Listen to me. Okay, you are doing healing, and the feminine, your inner feminine can blossom. So to be able to, in a love connection, Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer will be working on their yang to be able to balance out the yin and the yang. And by connecting the feminine energy, they will become a nurturing caregiver, understanding, empath, and provide the love in a connection is going to be a strong message for 2022. If you are single, I see you very independent. But I also see you very caring for your loved ones. If you are in a connection, you already heard. You are the understanding father. You are the provider, the understanding husband, the one who listens, who is open to nurturing, and even if you're feeling down, you will want to help your loved one, your partner. Listen to them, understand them. 2022 is, for the water signs, will be about healing but understanding. There are things that I have to be less aggressive and more communicative in my relationship. What else does the water signs have for 2022? What other messages in love for water signs 2022? What other quick messages for love? Water signs 2022. I heard the word decision. I'm taking this decision no matter what. This is what I heard. You look at this strong energy, male energy. I'm taking the decision. I'm stepping forward. I'm doing this. And I'm going to be guided no matter what. I'm going for it. There's another message for you coming up. Oh, look at this. You're so sweet. You are sweet. You are sweet. Yeah. I did sense that in the beginning. If you are in a relationship, you will provide all of the support to your loved one, to your other half. You will be understanding, a lot of romance. If you are single, you will be connecting to someone that you're interested in by providing the support. You are very supportive of your friends. You are connected to your loved ones. You like to keep that connection of understanding and boldness. You will try to say the truth in a nice way. You don't want to hurt anyone. And that's the energy for the water signs for 2022. If you're single or in a relationship, apply to what resonates. Now let's keep on. Let's keep on moving because we need to know the energies and the messages for 2022 as we move on. 2022. I don't know. I sense that there is going to be very productive changes. Lots of self-awareness and a better understanding of why things happen in the past, but also learning where am I heading towards the future, because I don't really want to be sticking myself into the same road of past connections that didn't work well. That's the message that I'm getting here. Let's kind of sage this a little very quick to remove the previous energy. Okay, what other messages does the water sign have for 2022? Messages in love. It's amazing. I'm getting the word puppy love. That's why I'm like, oh, that's so nice, puppy love. Oh, yeah. Okay. There's offers. Water signs will have offers this year, but you're still doing the inner healing. If you're single, you have offers to go out. They will tell you, come out, come. Why you will tend to isolate sometimes, at times. If you're single, going out, it's not going to be like really something that you are going to go crazy about. You will have options to celebrate in many festives, dances, or even carnivals that are coming up, but you're not really going to be in that mood. You're more of a private person, and you will be working through this energy through the whole year. If you are in a connection, the same. You might feel that sometimes probably your partner wants to go out and say, listen, can we go out? Can we do this? Can we do that? And at times you won't want to really do certain things. But again, you will provide this person with a nurturing, romantic, healing energy. Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles is being left in the cold. This in love means that the same, that you feel like sometimes you're not too supportive. You're not being supportive from either your family, your other half, your partner. But you will keep moving forwards. I really feel this energy. Like, you will keep moving forward. I won't stop being who I am. I won't stop being who I am. I have to continue my journey. I have to provide this essence of myself in love, empath, and support to the loved ones. There's an energy of someone specifically. There's two people. There's two people who this person or this water sign connecting will give support to always. They have them in their minds and they feel that they have to do it and they will do it, even though at times they don't feel as supported as they would like to. But you will still be that nice, beautiful, loving wife or husband or boyfriend or girlfriend. And I'm learning self-healing. I'm learning how to heal and become abundant and feel that I can do things on my own and I don't need to feel attached to my past. I'm letting go. I feel fulfilled. And I have my things that I can work on towards abundance in the future, in love. This is abundance in love. This is almost close to the end, to the best. You have everything you need as a water sign, or you will get there through healing, through understanding, connecting with your loved ones, finding that you have needs and they also have needs. A better communication method. I'm getting a lot. There's going to be better communication methods. And finding joy in the small things that at times we might not see them important. Small details are important. Definitely. What other messages we have for 2022 in love? Very simple. If you're single, you will keep being single. I see for the most of the year. Most of the year. But there is someone out there that you are keeping an eye on. Yeah. King of Cups. It is your card. Reversed. You will feel sometimes in a relationship if you are not feeling supported by your loved one. You might find that, okay, I'm working through myself, I'm doing inner healing, I'm having everything I need, but then I don't feel the love connection from the other person, although I'm trying to be understanding and being having that bonding with my partner. I don't feel this is like the same. I don't feel it's equal. I feel that lack of empathy. But the energy that, and if you're single, is the same. If you're single, it falls down to the same. If you're water sign, if you're single, and it's reversed, you might at times feel a little burned out. You might feel that. You might feel that you just are burning out. That is too much. But just remember the feminine energy on the ground. It's a very strong one. Very strong feminine energy. That energy will push you so you can finish the 2022 with the same energy you began. Don't let anyone stop you if you're in a love connection. If you're single. If you're in a love connection, keep nurturing yourself also. Keep working towards your inner health, inner strength, mindfulness. Keep working on yourself. And to avoid deception, don't expect, oh, I'm being left outside in the cold. Why do I don't feel supported? Why do I feel I'm being kicked out, left out. You have all the elements that you need, that you have created for your own self to avoid this reverse. This is a loving energy. It's a very balanced one. You have everything. You're full of love. You're very intuitive, in tune, supportive. When you become like this, a little negative, it's either you or someone around you. Don't let anyone sabotage your inner healing. Don't let anyone bring your guard down. You don't have to be guarded in a negative way. I mean guarded by, I have my hopes high. I have love for myself. And I'm being able to provide that love to someone else and support to my friends. So don't let third energies sabotage your process into healing. These are the messages for the 4 elements. I have finished with water signs. I hope this resonates, and maybe we can start a live later on for general projects, law, material, education, money, finances. So connect to what you need, and I hope you really find the message in here.